I am back once again. Good morning, everyone. I hope you've all been having a fantastic day so far. I am back down at the chicken coop again, as if I do this sort of thing every single day, but I only do this on the days that I'm streaming. When I am not streaming, I will not be down at the chicken coop because these things are disgusting. They actually started off the day. I came down here setting up my streaming gear. One of them jumped my shoulder and pooped right down my back. These things are monsters. They're sitting here, they're covered in blood. These things are absolute monsters. Hello, Joanna. Welcome to the stream. Today is chicken feeding, as every day is, because, I don't know, the vet told me to feed them less corn, but a little bit of corn is still all right. Oh, my, she fell off. Oh, ow. Ow, these things hurt a lot. Hello, Essence Cutler. Welcome back. It's been a while since I've seen you. I hope you're doing well. Here, chickens, everybody eat up. Come on, everybody eat up. We have good enough corn for everyone. I am really happy that as I've been feeding them less corn, because the vet told me to feed them less corn, now they are actually a lot more excited to eat the corn. I'm getting a lot more of the Rhode Island Reds and the Sussexes and everything like that jumping up here to eat corn too, which is really nice. And then obviously we have P-Girl back here. Come on, P-Girl. Yeah, Sheila. Oh, and Indy. Indy and Runner. That's the name of my two peacocks. Indy and Runner. One of you has got to come up, stand on the... Ow! She just slapped me instead. She just slapped me right on the nose. They have a huge wingspan, those things, and they hurt when they slap. Hello, Jay Child. Greetings. Yes, welcome back. Welcome back, Essence Cutler. Ow! These things. Ow! These things so scrape so much. The chicken's grown so much. Yeah, the chickens have grown huge. They're now fully grown. They're all laying eggs every single day now. And not only are they laying eggs daily, they are like laying so many eggs daily. I only have like 16 or whatever of these babies, and almost every single one of them is laying every single day. I'm getting up to 15 to 17 eggs a day right now. It is an insane amount of eggs. You know what? I've decided I don't like that. I'm going to take that off. I'm just trying to test around with the design and see what looks better. I'm decided, you know, that's not going to be it. Here, let's... Oh, we've lost another chicken here. Allow me to grab the Indy. Indy's right behind me. Come on, Indy. Come on, Indy. Come here. And just like that, look at that. He's sitting here. He's so happy. Oh, he's such a happy guy. Look at him. He's just happy to sit here. Look how he sits down, his belly touching his feet right there. Yeah, he's a very chill guy. I love this guy. He's always good. You got to get yourself a chicken who's as calm when he's happy as this peacock. When he gets upset, he will scream his throat out. He will flap around, smash right into walls, smash right into buildings, break through anything that's in his way. And also he scrapes like crazy because he has massive talons, but he is very, very cute and is also very content just to sit here. But I need to lean down and grab some corn. So, hello, Dahu! I gotta lean down and grab some corn, so I've got to just... Oh. Ow! Ow! Nah, it didn't work. The chicken fell off and knocked off the peacock. Ow, that stings. But, a chicken falling off, knocking down the peacock is not the worst thing in the world, because I do have the second peacock. Second girl. Ow. Oh no, they knocked off the corn too. I need to go down and grab the corn again. I've already done this once. It ended in failure first. Here, let me press you into my face and lean down and grab the corn. Oh no, it's one of my chickens is injured again. I can tell looking at this that it has blood on it. I'm going to have to solve that. That is a huge issue. That's really bad. Oh well. But yes, hello everyone. And oh my goodness. Essence Cutler, how long has it been since you've been here? But yes, we have all the birds in here now. All the babies are adults. We've lost a few of the adults, but then we also now have peacocks, and I'm buying a whole bunch of new chicks for spring. I'm doing a bunch of stuff, and it's awesome. And my chicken coop is just growing bigger. Here we go. Now everybody eat up. Ah, yeah, look at that peacock. Look how happy she is. She hates to be on my shoulder, but she loves to eat the corn. Hello, PB&J. Hello, John Nutter. Greetings. I'm 5'11 and a half, but you can't tell it because I have too many chickens on me. If you include the height of the chickens sitting on my head, that puts me out to at least like 6'8 or something. I don't know. These chickens are tall, but otherwise, no. Ugh. Oh, too many chickens in the face. Dahu, you're not sick anymore. Congratulations, Dahu. I'm happy to hear you've been feeling better. Oh, and then there goes all the corn. The peacock only got a few bites. Poor little girl. But a few bites is definitely better than nothing. Like the geese that sit on the ground will not get any corn unless I'm picking them up and holding them. Otherwise, they just, I don't know, they just don't. Yeah, I love these chickens. They're great pets. The chickens, the peacock, the goose. The geese, they sit on the ground and scream all day, but despite that, they are very friendly. The chickens are actually more aggressive to each other, because like the peacock's happy to sit here. The chickens are, like, look at this girl. Look how she's happy to sit here. The chickens are quite nice. Except these white leghorns, got something down my sleeve. These white leghorns are monsters. These white leghorns, I was looking at them today. They have blood on them. They've been sitting and just pecking at somebody randomly. They've just been pecking at another one of the chickens. And I don't know who it is, and I need to go down and spray them all in medicine to help them. So that's a bit annoying. But yes, hello everyone. Hello V, welcome back V. Ruby Johnson, hello. You also have chickens, ducks, geese, stuff. Glad to see fellow person taking care of them. God bless you too, Ruby. I just sit here 4 days a week and stream with my chickens and my geese and my peacocks because it's fun. I like to do it. It's good to get out. It's good to hand feed them treats, everything like that. And it's also really funny that the chickens and the peacocks are now getting along well. Like, these two things used to absolutely hate each other when I first got them. But the chickens, they treat the peacocks just like how they treat another chicken. They don't treat them like a predator or anything like that. They just treat them like another chicken and say, hey, I'm going to peck at you until you become friendly. And that's just how chickens work. We can see this girl. Oh, no, my girl is leaving me. Well, if she's leaving me now, then I think that's probably a good time to go grab a goose. Because there's a goose right down there in the corner that I need to grab. And also, yes, hello, MP player. I forgot to say that earlier. Greetings. Did I not say that earlier? I think I might have said that earlier. I don't know. But here, let's... You can go up here, and I need to... Okay, some of the chickens do still peck. Like, that one over there does like to peck the peacocks. But, I don't know. Other than that, usually most of the babies are pretty chill with it. I just got to grab my goose. So I got to just reposition the goose camera here so you can see the geese. And say, hey, goose, 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 come on, goose. Come on, goose. Right here, that's the goose. And one goose is probably more than enough, so I'll just put this guy right here. Come on, goose. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all having a goosing good day today. Today is a good day to goose, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, this guy he's always so challenging to hold because he's big, he's fluffy, and he hates it. So he will try to bite, he will try to peck, he will try to scream and scratch, but I don't know, sometimes he's just kind of chill and just sits here. Who knows? He's always a bit of a peculiar bird, always a bit of a strange creature. Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. We have all sorts of treats and apples and corn and stuff that I use to feed the birds because these birds are hungry. And I'd be a monster if I let them not eat a bunch of delicious treats. Here, let me grab the bucket. This goose does not like being held, but when he sees there's corn here, look at that. He is very happy to try eating the corn. But as long as I'm feeding him, I gotta put the hand on his back, or else he will fall to the ground, and I do not want him to get hurt. Oh, Essence Cutler, I've had these geese the entire time. I've had these geese for like 5 years. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, he's just a bit upset right now because he has chickens climbing onto him. Ow, ow, he's biting me. Ow, he's biting me. Here, goose, eat the corn. There you go. Now, this guy is a pretty good guy. Look at him. He loves the food. He loves to eat the snacks, munching down those snacks. Are those white leghorns? Yes, these are white leghorns. That's a white leghorn that's currently on his back, and it's kind of funny. White leghorns, they are the most dominant chickens I have. They're super dominant, but they're also really, really aggressive. Like, they are the meanest chickens I have. And they're only friendly to me because I've hand-raised them since they've been babies. So they see me as, like, a motherly figure or something like that. Other than me, they are so mean to every other bird I have. They're mean to the peacocks. They're mean to the other baby chickens, to the adult chickens. They're, like they'll peck at everyone. They are just... It's not even their fault. They're just doing what comes naturally for being a chicken. They're just really, really dominant. And a high dominance chicken means a chicken that's very likely to peck and scratch and bite and everything like that. But here, let's just move this up. Oh, no, my light. My light's falling over. It's very hard to make sure that everything's set up properly. But yes, hello, everyone. Claudius, you must ask, is this the dude that used to have blue hair? I am afraid not. The hair has always been brown. I wore a blue bandana that one time, and no one commented on it, which was a shame. Big shame. How's Peanut doing? Peanut is doing really well. Here, I just have a chicken on my kneecap. Let me store, that wasn't what I meant to happen. Let me go look for Peanut. Peanut is usually yep, exactly where I thought she'd be. She's on the ground, directly at my feet, directly below me. Right, one of those chickens directly below me. She likes to sit behind me and below me so she can get corn as it falls to the ground while the other birds like the geese here are eating. But she doesn't like to go too close to me because otherwise I'd try picking her up because she's cute and I like to hold her. Oh, we have to go now, MP? Goodbye, MP! Matthias Yoder, how much did you miss? Only about 10 minutes worth. Tomic, you have a question. Because your chickens don't want to lay no matter what and you're looking for some tips. You've already changed the diet. You've already given them eggshells, changed roosters, changed rooster mount, made new nests. How old are they is the biggest thing I'd have to ask. Is how... Oh, my goodness, this guy is... This guy, he loves to kick, he loves to scratch, he loves to flap. I'm afraid he's going to try to blind me. Basically, like with chickens... Nope, oh, not you. My goodness, this goose is unhappy. I'm going to have to put him down. Sorry, I just had to make sure to put him down gently so he wouldn't land on any of the chickens. Yeah. It's very difficult with these chickens. It's very difficult with these chickens. They're very high energy. They're very comfortable around me because I've hand raised them since they're babies. But even then, sometimes they still really like to flap and scrape and everything like that. When I have corn, they will jump. You know, I want a chicken on my shoulder. Chicken, jump my shoulder. There you go. Yeah, they'll jump my shoulder so happily when I have corn. When there's no corn, they decide they don't want to be here anymore. But yeah, chickens like this, they'll lay eggs when they're about 6 or 12 months old. There are certain things that'll make them stop laying. If they're too old, like if they're older than like 5 years, they might stop laying entirely. They don't lay during the winter, so if it's winter time, that's very likely what stopped them from laying. And another thing is they might just be too young. Some chickens won't lay until they're older. Some chickens won't lay until they're like 8 months old or something like that. So like you really gotta just, oh my goodness! Oh, these things are scraping so bad! Ow. But yeah, sometimes chickens just won't lay. You really can't force them to lay. You just have to be patient and hopefully try to get different breeds. Try to get some other breeds with stuff. Let's see, who else was back? There was Dragon was back and Nezrin. Gaming with your mom. Hello, everyone. Oh, these things scrape so much. Yes, welcome, Nezrin. Yeah, we have a bunch of people watching, so hello, everyone. Greetings. Ow. Keeping chickens is not an easy thing to do, and it's not a painless thing to do either. It is something that will be done with much great personal suffering. Here, chickens eat up. I'll let them eat like half the corn, and then I'll put the rest away and save it for a little bit later. Oh my goodness, this stuff stings. Dumb corn. I think, okay, that's enough corn. I have too many standing on me. They mess up my hair. They scrape at my face. I have so many scrapes on my hand, and I have so many scrapes down the side of my neck. Down that side too is so many scrapes. So here's something a little bit slower pace that the chickens still love, just a little bit less, so they're less likely to assault me for it. Here's a little bit of an apple. Come on, chickies, eat the apple. You can see they'll peck at it a little bit. They like apples. They just don't like them nearly as much as corn, so I'm not going to get as badly personally injured. Faith, the white ones are pearly white Leghorns. Pearly white Leghorns are a very dominant breed. They're a really good layer breed. They lay eggs basically every single day. My pearly whites are such good layers that some days they'll lay one egg in the morning and then one egg in the evening. I've had it one day where one of them laid a normal egg in the morning and then a double yolk egg in the evening. These things are crazy. MP, what breeds do I have the most of in all my chicken keeping? In all my chicken keeping, it's been completely random. Like, I've had so many mixed breeds, I couldn't tell you which ones I have the most of. Probably white Leghorns are the one I've had the single most of a pure breed for the longest time. Because other than that, I've had several of similar breeds, but they've always been at different times or different non-pure. But actually, no, I hatched 8 silkies once. That would be it. I've hatched 8 silkies. That's the most of one type of chicken I've ever had. And then I also hatched out a dozen goose eggs. So I've also had 12 geese at one point in time, which is also pretty cool. Ow, these things are so scrapey. Nezrin, you've got your winter break. Congratulations, Nezrin. I hope you have fun off during the winter. Hello, Big Frank. No, Being Frank. Hello, Being Frank. Tomek, you live in Poland, so it's winter time, so you got the answers, but they aren't too old. My chickens are only like 7 months old. If you hatch them late enough in the spring, they will lay eggs all winter long, but that's only when they just start laying. If you hatch them really early in the spring, then maybe they've been laying for long enough that by the time winter happens, they'll choose to stop laying. It's just random though. It depends on the breeds. Like breeds like white Leghorns that are really good layers may lay for a full year straight when they first start, and then other breeds won't. Like it's very random, so you just got to hope for the best and try out different things. Like you already tried giving them calcium, giving them better food and everything like that. And there's not really much you can do other than that. Matthias, yesterday you almost lost your white bantam to your neighbor's dogs. Oh my goodness, yeah. Dogs are so dangerous for chickens. That's the biggest reason why I have a fenced run for my chickens. It's not because of the coyotes or the foxes or the cougars or the bears or anything like that we have up here in rural Canada. It's just because every single neighbor has a dog. There's a dog to the north, to the south, to the east, to the west. There's probably like, in all the neighbors directly attached to my property, there's probably like 10 dogs or something. So yeah, you always gotta be careful with dogs. Being Frank, is that a Rhode Island red hen? This is a red Sussex cross. This is a Rhode Island red. And this is another red Sussex. So yeah, this one right here is a Rhode Island red. These are white Leghorns. The white with the black on its neck is a Colombian rock, which is, it looks very similar to a Colombian Wyandotte. Or no, is it Colombian Wyandotte? I don't remember. Is it, oh, ow, ow. They just stole a chunk of apple and they're trying to assault me with it. Dang chickens. And then this black and white big one right here. This is a barred rock. They all, oh no, my apple! No, apple, no, hey. Okay, it's apple recovery mission time. We gotta get the apple back. The apple's been stolen from me. Where is it? The apple's been stolen. Oh, wait. It's right there. We've got the apple back. The chickens really love thieving. They're trying to steal my apple again. The chickens really love thieving. If you give them a shot, if you give them an apple that isn't chained down, they will rip it away and steal it away from you, which is kind of cute. I like it. The chickens are very good animals, even if they're pure chaos. Like these are creatures of chaos. No, my apple! They stole my. Okay, I gotta hold iron grip on this thing here. Oh, it's always difficult when I throw a chicken on my shoulder. I can never tell if it's going to keep sitting on my shoulder or if it's going to immediately flap off, whip me in the face, cut up my face, everything like that's so crazy. Hello, Janice Hatcher. Hello, Fortnite Chicken. How are the children doing? The chickens are doing very well right now. We've had a little bit of mysterious disease. We've actually had 2 mysterious diseases. The goose is nibbling me. The goose is nibbling at my pants. We've actually had 2 mysterious diseases that I've not been able to diagnose or cure or anything like that. We've lost a few birds, but other than that, all the rest are doing very healthy. They have good food, good water. I've given them a bunch of calcium in their food, so that way now they're laying eggs with thicker shells, because we were having an issue with thin-shelled eggs for a little bit, but now all their eggs are very much better. Hello, Nate Major. Greetings. Who is turkeys? Sadly, I don't have any turkeys. I wanted to buy some turkeys, but the problem is you can't buy them unless you buy a whole bunch and then they don't sex them. And I don't want turkey males. Male turkeys are aggressive, they're territorial, they're big and loud and ugly and annoying. Female turkeys are small and loud and ugly, but they're not aggressive, which is a very important thing. So like I could keep, the same way that I have these little tiny chickens, I would love to get like a female turkey, maybe 2 female turkeys just so they're not sad, and then I put them on my shoulder, raise them to be pets. But another thing is, if I ever had to leave, if I ever had to move away, I could very easily sell a chicken like that. Very friendly chicken, you can sell something like that as a pet chicken, good layer, everything like that. If you had turkeys and you tried to sell them, you'd not be able to sell that as a pet. Someone would definitely buy that as food. Hello, Janice Hatcher. Tomek, you have one more question. Do geese disturb ducks when they try to breed? From my experience, geese are a lot less aggressive when they try to breed than the ducks are. So that means At first, I had 4 ducks and a single female goose. 2 of the ducks are male, 2 of the ducks are female. And the male ducks, they would try mating with my hens. They'd try mating with my female goose. So I had to get rid of them. But then since I've got a male goose, the male goose, he's like very chill. He's a very relaxed guy. So I definitely think keeping male geese is easier than male ducks. Ducks are easier than geese in general, just because ducks are smaller. They're like less aggressive. They're less everything like that. But the male ducks are especially bad. So I definitely recommend keep it to female ducks if you want ducks, just for simplicity. Hey, I see her. She's trying to jump down. You can feel her. She tenses up her legs. She wants to jump down. She wants to get out of here. But you're being held. You're a pet. You will be held and you will enjoy it. Dear the Leghorn. Yeah. And you know what I'm going to do? Corn. Corn. Ooh, look, I have corn. Ooh. Oh, if only there was a chicken sitting on my shoulder. Come on, do it. Do it. There you go. Yep. She sits on my shoulder, and then I put down the corn. She leaves. I get out the corn again. She'll come here and sit here, even just to peck at the plastic. They will actually sit here for hours and pecking at this plastic, trying to get to the corn, because they just love corn so much. Hello, bruh. I've named myself to Joseph Flock instead of Joseph's Farm Design because I'm trying to get a name that is less generic, more fitting for what I'm doing, and also is like easier. Joseph's Flock is a lot easier of a name to have. Yes, hello, everyone. Yeah, it's a cute Leghorn. Pisan love. Your chickens aren't laying right now. Again, if you live in the northern hemisphere, if it's winter, chickens stop laying in winter. Usually young chickens will lay for ages even through the winter, but once they get older, they will stop laying in the winter. Like especially like when they're 2 or 3 years old, they'll stop laying in the winter. The older they get, the sooner they'll stop laying in the winter, and the later in later in spring they'll start laying. So, oh, ow, my goodness, oh, these things scrape so much. Ow, they scrape so much. Welcome back, Dahu. Hello, Abu Zuber. What are the new hens' names? All the hens have good names. This one's Goldilocks, and then the white Leghorns, they have names, I just don't remember. This one's name is Twix, because her comb flops in the other direction to all the others. And then this one's name is Susie. Susie is a monster. Susie is super evil, like comically evil as far as chickens go. Here, everybody eat up. Oh my goodness, I can barely hear. I'm being deafened by chickens. Okay, that's enough of that corn for you. I want to get some corn for some of the old girls. Like I want to give Peanut a little bit of corn, maybe even Pepper a little bit of corn. But yes, hello everyone. Aluminum, you want to see the goose? I can go down and show you the goose, but I have to say, if I touch the geese, they will scream their throats out. Geese are very, very, very loud. Hello, Cookie, you love the lives. I'm happy you enjoyed the lives, man. Peace and love. You live in Puerto Rico. Even in Puerto Rico, chickens, they won't lay all year long, even if the conditions are better. So if they're not laying eggs, it's possible it's because it's still getting in the colder months. Maybe it's less light. It's also possible maybe they're just getting too old. Chickens will start laying less as they get older. Another thing is it's also possible, like again, like the common things you always say when chickens aren't laying good eggs is feed them more calcium, make sure they're properly fed, make sure that you don't find broken shells in their box because it's possible they could be eating them. Another thing is make sure they're not sick, because if one or two of your chickens have stopped laying, it might just be because they're old or because it's cold or something like that. But if all your chickens have stopped laying, it might be a disease or maybe it's winter, like who knows. It's a bunch of different things that can happen. Hello, cool pigeon. Hello, Ruben. Hello, Michael. Leghorns, yep, these are pearly white Leghorns, and then the rest are just different common layer breeds I have right now. What do the chickens eat? My chickens currently eat they eat layer pellets from the feed store, but I'm planning on feeding them, I'm planning on custom grinding some grain real soon. My goodness, these things are so chaotic. Planning on custom grinding some grain real soon. You know, I have this one container of corn. I'm gonna go pick up the goose and hand feed the goose just a little bit. It's so difficult. The chickens will drown me. Oh my goodness, yeah. Someone wanted me to get the goose, so I'll have to go get the goose for them. Here, come on, girl, jump down. There we go. You have a bunch of pigeons. Rosa, Leghorns, oh, you're getting lag? Sorry to hear that, Michael. Here, it's goose time. Goose. 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 Right here. This is my biggest goose. Where's my corn? Where did I put the corn? All right here. This is my, oh my goodness, so loud. This is my biggest goose. She's a female, and my male goose hates when I hold her. Here, eat up. There you go. She will slurp. She will slurp, 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 slurp. She is such an awesome goose. Okay, now that's enough slurping. I gotta save some corn for the rest of the birds. Oh my goodness, yeah. Her male goose, her gander, absolutely hates me. If I hold her for too long, he would genuinely attack me. But the funny thing is, the gander is like very spineless and doesn't actually like, he's scared of me, so he won't ever try to defend his hens for me. So I can pick her up, I can hold her. She's a big goose, she's a big fluff ball. Here. Oh, there it goes. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so loud. I need hearing protection. Rest in peace to the headphone users, by the way. Rest in peace to the headphone users. Hello, Ranja. Lovely birds. Thank you very much. Here, let me get another chick on my shoulder. What's the difference between geese and ducks? Geese and ducks are two different species. So they're two completely different species. It's like saying what's the difference between cats and dogs. They're both of them are waterfowl. They live on the water and they're both birds. But other than that, they have different genes. They act differently. They have different mentalities, everything like that. They're not able to breed together, which is a huge difference between the ducks and the geese. They're completely different. The biggest difference, though, just looking at them, is they both look really similar. It's just geese are a lot bigger. Geese will be like 3 times the size of a duck. They have longer necks, everything like that. Hey, she's biting my shoulder, the little monster. These things are so cute. Look at these things. Here. It's the old strategy of grabbing a chicken, closing your eyes, and shoving it on your shoulder, hopefully before it tries to murder you. Aluminum, they look somehow like, yeah, they do look very close together, but ducks are smaller, geese are larger, and geese have much longer necks. Queen Bontel, you love the birds, your name is Alice, you subscribe. Hello, Alice, thank you for subscribing. Oh, yes, definitely aluminum. They are both really cute. I have a bunch of geese right now. I have 3 geese. I would love ducks. I wanted to buy ducks, but I realized where I was going to buy chickens didn't sell ducks, which is absolute tragedy, but that's not... Hopefully it's all right. Nesrin, there's a chicken screaming on the top of its lungs. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you don't get hearing damage from all of the chickens, because, like, I try very hard not to give myself hearing damage, because these things are loud. The chickens are loud, but the geese are also really, really loud. Here, let me grab the peacock. He said no. I will grab the peacock in a moment, but here, let me, oh, hey, look, I have Pepper here, Easter egger, Pepper, she's back, my favorite of the old girls. Here, eat some, here. I'm trying to feed them corn one piece at a time just to make it last, because otherwise it goes by far too quickly. Here, everybody eat up, everybody. Here, let me bring this closer so I can read chat. Sometimes hard to read chat, it gets a little bit chaotic during these streams. Are Peanut and Pepper friends? Yes, Peanut and Pepper are friends. Chickens don't have friends the same way that, like, a lot of animals, like dogs or horses, have, like, friend groups where they're all, like, friends with each other or all families with each other or something like that. Chickens is purely, like, it's purely who will peck at who and everything like that. So Peanut and Pepper, they can tolerate each other and they prefer being near each other to keep each other safe. So it's kind of like a school of fish. They keep together for their own survival, which is pretty good. Aluminum, you cannot take chickens from the wild. If you see a chicken in the wild, if you see a wild chicken in the wild, those things are protected. If you live in somewhere like Hawaii or a lot of places in the like islands where there are wild chickens, a lot of these places the chickens are actually protected animals and you can't just take them. But if you live in like a big city and you see ducks at the park, you can take the ducks at the park as long as they are not wild ducks. If they are like domesticated ducks that people have released, like just dumped at the park, you can take those, but it depends on where you live. Like some places you're allowed to eat invasive species, some places you're allowed to rescue abandoned species, all sorts of stuff like that. But it does depend entirely upon your laws, and I'm not a legal expert, so I cannot tell you what you can do. Janice, you can ask questions. Just be careful not to ask anything that breaks, like that is just like, sometimes people will say, can I ask questions? And they'll say something really strange. But yeah, other than that, it's all good. Feel free to ask away. Nate, you got 7 chickens, but one attacks a specific chicken. Is the reason for this? Are they bored? If chickens are bored, it definitely increases their risk of attacking each other. I've had a problem where this winter I've had more chickens than ever before, and my chickens got bored, so they have started plucking and pecking at each other. and as such, I'm going to have to do something to stop that, to make them stop attacking each other. But if they do, if a couple of your chickens start ganging up on one chicken, chickens are monsters, so if one of your chickens is injured or sick, all your other chickens will start to attack that injured, sick girl. So you always got to be very careful with injured and sick chickens to make sure that they don't get any worse. So like if one of your chickens, if you notice the chicken that's getting pecked on, if you notice them getting a lot of blood or ripped and missed out feathers, something like that, it might be better to isolate them temporarily, to wait until the other birds will stop attacking them. Queen, how many birds do I have? I currently have, let me think, 25 chickens. I have 30 total birds. 25 chickens like this girl, 3 geese, 2 peacocks, and I'm going out for a bunch more chickens eventually. Like I'm getting a bunch of chickens in the spring too, so I'm gonna get all sorts of chickens. It's gonna be awesome. Let's see, how much corn do I have left? I have 4 pieces of corn. Let's see who can get it. It's a free-for-all. Anyone who wants corn can take it. Here, take it. And as such, now there's no more corn. Now look at me now. Let me see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chickens on me. And the moment the corn's gone, they start jumping off. Chicken by chicken, I start losing them until eventually they've all gone. Let's see how long it will last before all the chickens abandon me. Because these chickens definitely, they only love me for my corn, which is the really sad thing. They're comfortable with me because I've hand-raised them. But they don't love me. They love the corn. They love the food. They love the snacks. They love the water. Like, whenever the chickens run out of food or water and I come back down to the coop with new food or water and to like refill their food and water and everything like that, the chickens will run up to me. They'll like bounce on my shoulders. They'll sit there and be like, "Ooh, I want to eat the food. Please feed me. Give me water," everything like that. But when they have good access to food and water, they're completely full. They're eating well, everything like that. The bedding's clean, everything like that. When that happens, they don't care about me. They completely ignore me. They only pay attention to me when I have something to offer them, which is so sad. Goodbye, Nesrin. Ruben, how do you take care of chickens? Chickens are very simple animals. Chickens are easier to take care of than cats or dogs if you don't have that many. If you have a whole bunch of them, it's a bit problematic. The biggest thing with chickens is chickens are social animals. You need at least 2 chickens. If you only get a single chicken, it'll be very sad and they might even starve themselves to death. You need at least 2 of them. I recommend don't get roosters if you're just starting. Just get hens. Biggest thing is they need food to eat, water to drink. The water can be any water. You can just put water in a dish. Food needs to be special chicken food. You can buy that from a animal supply store. If you can't get proper chicken feed, you need to then mix them up custom feed with like grains, food scraps, protein, a great source of calcium. So you got to feed them like egg shells or oyster shells or something like that for them to get their calcium. But like, yeah, they're not that hard. You just need proper food, water, and somewhere to lay an egg. They need nests to lay eggs in, and they need shelter to keep them safe from like rain and predators and stuff like that. But other than that, it's pretty good. Aluminum. Do they make quack sound? Oh, you're talking about the Pizen's ducks. How do ducks make the quack? Ducks have, I can't tell you like the biologics of how ducks make the quack. Ducks speak the same way we do. They have little gunky bits in their mouths that they use to quack with. But I can tell you, female ducks quack, male ducks will rasp. So if you see a duck that goes, that's a male duck sound. But the female ducks go, quack, 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 like that sort of quacking. But that's the male ducks. I know this because I've had ducks, and I've also confirmed this by seeing a bunch of other people who have ducks. It's pretty interesting. Female chickens and roosters are very hard to tell apart because they both sound the same. They both look the same generally. They both act really similar. The only way we can tell apart a rooster and a hen is that roosters have a lot larger wattles and combs, and they also cock-a-doodle-doo and have slightly different feathers. Like it's like when you're experienced, you can tell those apart easily. But for people who aren't experienced, like a lot of people will look at my Leghorn here and say, "Oh, that's a rooster. Look how big that comb is. It's obviously a rooster." Nah, it's a hen. It just has a big comb. Leghorns have giant combs by their breed. They have massive combs. So, like, yeah, now that's a hen. In fact, I have another hen I want to show you. Come on, sit down. It's kind of funny. She was very happy to just sit on my shoulder, but I need to put her down. No, she can stay here then. I just need to grab another chicken as a demonstration of roosters. Right here. This is a chicken that everyone looked at this and said, "That's a rooster. That's obviously rooster. Look at that. That's rooster hair. Look at this. It has... it has spurs. Like, see, you see those are spurs on its leg. Only roosters have spurs, but it doesn't have it doesn't have rooster neck feathers or back feathers. So I was thinking it's a hen, and then lo and behold, I've had it for a few months. It started laying eggs in the nest box. I bought it as an adult, and it stopped laying in winter. Also stopped laying due to the stress of being transported. But now it's laying eggs again. That is in fact a hen, which is pretty cool. So some of the time you can tell the difference between male ducks and female ducks are pretty easy to tell apart because males make a different sound. Also, males have a little it's called a sex feather on their back. Like how chickens have these like lovely tail feathers. Ducks, they will have a single tail feather on their back that just points up slightly, that like curls around. You know, it's a little curly feather. So if you see a duck with curly tail feathers, that's a male. Geese are a lot harder. They make a different sound. I have not had enough geese to know what the different sound is. I think the raspy sound you hear down there, that's my male goose. I'm not sure if that's a breed that makes that sound or if that's because he's a male. It might be. Who knows? Maybe if you see it laying an egg, it's a hen. If you see it jumping on top of your other goose, it's a male. Doesn't work the same with ducks, actually. Ducks are really weird creatures, as I say. They're very freaky. They're very dirty. Female ducks will actually jump on top of each other to breed. So that means if you see a duck jumping on top of another duck, it doesn't actually mean it's a male. It could be a hen still, because ducks are just really weird. With chickens don't jump on top of each other. If you see another bird jumping on top of your chicken, they look like they're breeding. That will be a rooster that's jumping. Yes, hello everyone. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Nezrin, you say hello. Oh, you say PPJNMP, hello. Hello, Nate Major. Wait, Nate Major, I think I already said hello. I don't know. You're currently rendering the landlord didn't do the greatest building of the chicken coop or the roost. Yeah, chicken coops and roosts and everything like that. Hopefully it's strong enough for it to not collapse and injure chickens, but even a bad chicken coop and roost hopefully at least does the job. Like me, I used to have an up and down roost like this, but then that was having problems with the chickens, and especially the peacocks who are over there. Those peacocks did not like it, so I had to switch to my new roost design is this flat roost design like this. They sit on top of. That means they can sit with their full feet clamping onto it, and it makes it a lot more comfortable for the chickens and the geese and the chickens and peacocks. The geese do not roost, sadly. I would love it if they did. Nezrin, why does it keep lagging? I don't know why it keeps lagging for you, Nezrin. Is it lagging for anyone else? I think it might just be where you live. Maybe it's your internet that's the problem, or maybe it's the ping, because this is a live video. It could be that it's being sent out all across the service where you are, and then the servers sending it are having issues. But ooh, I just gotta take the camera down. Ooh, we have all these little chickens on the ground grooming. We have Pepper and Pepper and Ruby and Sushi, and I think that's a Peanut. Yep, that's a Peanut. Everyone loves to see Peanut. I've held Pepper already. Here, let me grab Peanut. Peanut. Yep. I love Peanut because I can just grab her with one hand. She is small enough and easy enough to just grab with one hand. And I can hold her, and she's my tiny little girl. Look at you, little Peanut. And because she didn't get any corn, because she doesn't sit on my shoulder when the other chickens do, I have my bucket here that I bring all the treats in. A few little bits of corn fell in the bucket, so you go, Peanut. Ah, there you go. She ate one piece. And here's another piece for you. And here's a third piece for her. Oh, and she dropped that one. Here's another piece for you. Since chickens just discover the world with their beak, they'll peck wildly and rapidly. There's a lot of times where you'll give them a treat, like a piece of corn. They'll peck it, and then they'll just end up dropping it to the ground. Here, it's a piece of apple. Eat the apple. There you go. She's eaten, and now I can say, I've held you. The other chickens love to sit on my shoulders. You do not. You can run away and go free when you wish to. I prefer you stay here, but yeah, completely gone instantly, immediately gone. Oh, look at this. I had the corn, and the white Leghorns come back to give me some more conditional love. They say, I love you as long as you have some corn. So you better hand it out. And I'm going to say, I don't have any corn, girl. I'm so sorry. Peas and love. You love the duck sounds? I have the two geese down there. What you're hearing is the male goose. The male goose hates me, so he will sit there and honk his throat out whenever I'm nearby. It doesn't matter whether I'm inside the coop or outside the coop or outside the fence. If he hears me, he'll start screaming his throat out, saying, there's this guy here again. It's this guy. Oh my goodness, this guy. It's just so crazy. C. Mendez, is good to feed eggshells to your 1-month-old chickens. 1-month-old chickens do not need to eat eggshells. Chickens only need eggshells when they're laying eggs. So that means when they're about 6 months oldish, either until they're 6 months oldish and they're going to start laying eggs, or when they are actually laying eggs. Like especially with babies, if you feed babies too high calcium, it can actually make them sick. So you got to be very, very careful there. Here, you shoulder now. Sit there. But yeah, you shouldn't feed too much calcium to young birds. You always gotta be very careful. But yes, hello everyone. Hello Fazil Muhammad, greetings. Hello gaming. Yes, hello everyone. I just gotta scroll the chat and see what's being said. You have a chicken called Coffee who's only ever laid 1 egg. I've had that with some decorative breeds where they've only laid a single egg in their entire life. And at first when that happened, I was thinking, oh no, are they sick or something like that? And then I realized some hens are just really, really bad layers. And then another thing is some hens are really, oh my goodness, that girl scraped the heck out of my ear. Oh, that stings. Yeah, some hens are just really bad layers. Some hens aren't bad layers, but they just don't lay in, like I've had it where I've thought chickens stopped laying eggs, but they've actually been like laying them outside, or they've been laying them with soft shells and then they'd be getting broken, being eaten. So maybe your chicken hasn't only laid 1 egg. Maybe they do lay eggs. They just don't lay them in a way that you can find them. I don't know. But anyways, sorry to hear that. But like, hopefully the rest of your chickens lay eggs good enough. Atomic, you have 3 goose, females only. Females only, for any bird, females only is usually the best way to go about it, because male birds are louder, they're more territorial, more aggressive. They don't lay eggs, which means they don't even like pay for themselves in eggs. So like, especially, I have them as pets. People don't buy goose eggs anyways. So a female goose and a male goose are both as equally not a good value for me. They're pets, so I don't really care. But like if you like, really, male birds, you can get them as pets. If you get them as pets, that's fine. But even as pets, usually 1 is the maximum, because any more than 1 and they'll start to fight. Here, Peacock. Don't kick me. Come on, be gentle. It's kind of funny. One thing I've learned with chickens, geese, peacocks, everything like that, is when you pick up a bird, you can't hold them loosely. You can't hold them tight enough to hurt them, but you need to hold them firm enough that they don't kick. Because if you hold them loose, they'll get stressed, they'll start kicking, and then they'll hurt both you and themselves. Like this guy here, he has these razor sharp talons. I have so many cuts on my hands from him. And then when I hold him, if I just hold him very firm like this, maybe even just place a hand on his legs to stop him kicking, all of a sudden, hey, look, you're not attacking me anymore. You're not injuring me now. Because he doesn't want to injure me. He's not like trying to hurt me. He doesn't like being held, and he gets scared by being held. He doesn't know what's going to happen. So here, let me pick up the little piece. Ow! It's always very difficult. Yeah, I gotta stop doing that. I'm gonna get blinded if I keep doing that. You know, I have a different idea. Nope. Did not work. Okay, I tried. It did not work. Oh, my microphone's gone. Where'd my microphone go? Hello. Can you hear me? My microphone got knocked off by the peacock when he tried to blind me. Yeah, Ryan, it does hurt a little bit when the peacock slap you in the face. I just don't care. It's a pet. I will keep putting it on my head, like keep putting it on my shoulder until it becomes friendly. I'll have to do it in such a way that it doesn't injure me. I think maybe I'll have to start wearing goggles. Like I'll have to start getting a pair of goggles to wear. Because like I want to have him as a hat, but like he doesn't want to be a hat. So I'll have to settle with a chicken in the meanwhile. I'll put a chicken here and say, chicken, you are my shoulder parrot. You will sit here. You will parrot. You will be cute. Exactly, MP. The peacock did a mic drop on me. I was holding him, and then he said, "I don't want to sit here." Blam! Smash the microphone out of the way. I don't know. I want to call him a little monster. Nah, he's just a little scared. The chickens are what are actually the monsters. Like these white leghorns are actual monsters. Like you can look at them. Their white feathers are stained red with blood. Like these things are actual. Like these things are horrible. They are like. I do not recommend white Leghorns to anyone who's new to chicken keeping. At first I was thinking, oh, they're very good egg layers. No, they are so aggressive. If you're new to chicken keeping, Rhode Island Reds are super chill, they're super calm, they're not very aggressive. They're great. They're great birds to have. Silkies, if you want to get like pet chickens, pets specifically, silkies are really good. But like Leghorns, no, the white Leghorns are not a good choice. Hello, Mortal Cat Sage. Chickens are cool. Snails very sharp. Yeah, the peacock's nails are very sharp. The chickens aren't that sharp. Like, they can try, but even my rooster doesn't have very sharp nails. Like, a few of them have, like, their nails can grow longer than they should, but they don't ever get that sharp, and when they do, I can just trim them easily. Peacock nails are really short and razor sharp, which means they're very hard to trim. Here, rooster, 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 rooster. Right there, that's a rooster. I want to put a peacock on my shoulder. I cannot. The peacock says no. The rooster is so much easier to put on my shoulder. Look at this guy. So much easier. I can put him here. He doesn't scream his throat out. He doesn't try to kill me. He doesn't try to kill everyone I know. He's just going to sit here as a chill little guy. Hello, man. I don't know how to pronounce that name. It looks like a AHAD. But I don't know if that's, I think it just looks like you put a font on it. I have no clue. But hello, is that a hod? Ow, oh my goodness, this thing's scraping me up. Ow, it hurts. What about Orpingtons? I am buying Orpingtons this spring, so it is a hod. Okay, good. I am buying Orpingtons this spring, so I should get, or I'm buying a couple of buff Orpington chicks. So I'm getting a whole bunch of chicks. I'm going to get some buff Orpingtons, which will be pretty cool. Because it's kind of funny. Buff Orpingtons, they're very mild looking chicken. Like, they don't look very special. They don't seem to act very special. But people like them because they're very round. And everyone says I should get Orpingtons. So I'm definitely going to get Orpingtons. Hello, Scream Song. I saw you in the chat earlier, so I wasn't able to say hello. I was trying to grab the rooster and was being attacked. Hello, Curative World. The hens are so beautiful. Oh, yeah. The white Leghorns, they're very, very pretty. I was afraid they'd get filthy. They've actually stayed quite clean, but they are still quite aggressive birds, so I am definitely out. Like, white Leghorns are definitely not a beginner bird, just because... Oh, my goodness, this guy's trying to hurt me. Stop scraping me. You're scraping me so bad. Here, sit, sit, stay there, stay sad. I'm just trying to see what else is being said again here. But yes, hello everyone. Tomek, do you know the blue dominant breed? Because they're easy to hatch. I don't know about the blue. I don't have any blue dominant breeds, but like unless we talk about blue egg breeds, I am buying some Americanas. I am buying Americanas cream leg bars, and then no, they're not. Are they starling? No. I don't know, then one of those other birds that hatches blue eggs. I'm getting a bunch of different blue and green egg layers this spring, so I'm going to get all different colors and textures of chickens, and it's going to be awesome. And that's all it has to be. It just has to be cool. Do I know about the rooster that's hurt somebody? I've heard that before. I have actually heard those sort of situations before, but like, yeah, usually... A human is big enough that you have to be like old or young or weak or whatever to be able to be killed by a rooster. So you always gotta be careful, especially if a rooster is aggressive. It needs to be culled. Luckily, all my birds are very friendly. They're only aggressive to each other. As I said, she's a little monster, but not to me. To me, she's a little sweetheart. To all the other chickens, she comes at them beak first and pecks them until they're bleeding. Yeah, chickens, not very chill, not very relaxed creatures, not very wholesome creatures. They're cute, they're fluffy, but that fluffiness is just a persona. They pretend to be cute and fluffy, but they are actually evil. But yeah. Hello, C. Mendez. C. Mendez. Sorry, I thought there would have been another vowel or another like sound there. What best fruits for vegetables to feed your baby chickens? If you feed your baby chickens, as I said, the good thing to feed them is like baby chicken scratch. You can get, or say baby chicken like powders, the sort of stuff that you get from the animal feed store. That's the best thing to feed them because that guarantees they'll grow up at least decently fed enough. If you feed them on your own, you need to custom blend a feed. It's not just fruits or vegetables. It's fruits, vegetables, protein, and then also a little bit of calcium and other salts and minerals and stuff like that. So a really good thing for salts and minerals and stuff like that is to get grain, grind up some bugs or some like meat waste or something like that, give them some like protein by getting them some electrolyte supplements, and just mix that all together. Like a bunch of, like, if you want to feed them treats, a good thing to do is get some like watermelon, pureed, a little bit of yogurt, maybe, stuff like that. But like really, fruit and vegetables by themselves should not make up the bulk of their diet. You should make sure to even out their diet with a bunch of other foods and stuff to make sure that they can have become properly developed and properly healthy. Hello, Roses. Rosie's Rose, greetings. One of your chickens named Onions lays every day. Good job to Onion. I used to have that, like all my chickens. It's kind of funny. I have a whole bunch of different breeds of chickens. I have these girls. Sorry, I shouldn't do that. I have this girl here. I have this girl here. Like I have a bunch of different layer breeds. They all lay eggs that are about 60 grams ish. They all lay eggs that are normal egg size. I don't know what this girl was, but I used to have a big brown girl who looked kind of similar to that. She's passed now, but I used to have one like that would lay 80-gram eggs. Like every single egg she laid would be 85 grams. They were huge. They were giant. These massive eggs, giant eggs. And I don't know what happened. I don't know what she was. She, like, none of my, like, these are hatchery girls. These are supposed to be the girls that lay good eggs. I don't know what that one was. She was just some random mixed breed brown egg layer who laid the best egg in the world, and it was awesome. Hello, Quintus. Tomek, peacocks are not related to turkeys. Peacocks are not related to turkeys at all. Peacocks are closely related to chickens, to pheasants, and to guinea fowl. Chickens, pheasants, guinea fowl, and peacocks are all closely related, but not to turkeys, I don't believe. They might be more distantly, but I know chickens and peacocks are the closest related, and then you can also get chicken guineas and chicken pheasants. I don't know. All those birds that grew up in the Asia region together are all closely related. They're all in the Asia, India sort of area, but like turkeys came from the New World, or at least the turkeys that people eat as food came from the New World. I have no clue. I'm not an expert on bird evolution. I just know what I've read on Wikipedia. Come on, Goose! I just know what I remember reading on Wikipedia, so that means it might not even be correct. But I do know that peacocks and chickens are closely enough related. Here, let me just gotta adjust my tripod. Oop, there we go. Just gotta get this right. Right there, perfect. Hello, everyone. I just had to get the goose because the chickens decided they didn't want to be held anymore. I ran out of stuff for them to eat, and then I've decided that it's probably if I cannot feed food to the chickens don't want to sit on my shoulder, so I'll grab the goose because he doesn't get a choice if he wants to be held or not. He will sit here as long as I can manage to hold him without him slipping off. He will sit here. Pizan, love. She's a Panadora in Spanish. Ooh, interesting breed. I'd love to get a bunch of these sort of different breeds, but the only problem with getting a bunch of these different chicken breeds is that a lot of them aren't sold locally. So a lot of these very rare, a lot of common European, Asiatic, African, I don't know, Oceanic, a lot of these different sort of chicken breeds, they just don't sell them in Canada and the US. Like Canada, the US, like the chickens you get are like common layers. You'll get your white Leghorns, your Rhode Island Reds. For more rare things, you'll get things like Americanas, cream leg bars, stuff like that. We also do have a few more rare chickens. Like we have some Japanese chickens, like there's these one, I think it's called Yokonos or something like that. I don't know, I can't pronounce it. Mitham, you're from Mitham, you're from India. Greetings to India. Hello from Canada. Tomek, what do you think about quails? I would like a few quails, but I would want to get, because there's some quails that live 3 years, some quails that live like 8 years. I definitely want the ones that live on the higher end of that spectrum. Only problem, quails do not get, like, because they're so small, It's kind of funny. I've wanted quails, but there's always a hurdle towards getting quails. At first, I was thinking, oh, they don't live too long. And then I was informed, wait, actually, they do live long. And I was like, oh, that's pretty good. The hatchery does not sell them sexed, so you cannot buy quails as hens. And also the hatchery, because of how small quails are, hatcheries are sold, quails, because of how small quails are, the hatchery sells them in groups of 100 quails. I'd like 2, maybe 3 quails, not 100. So I think right now I'm going to not be able to get any. Hello, Adna. Cookie, your turkeys are absolute idiots. Your male turkeys strutting, the goose will make any sound for no reason. We'll start strutting and we'll gobble to any sound for no reason. My geese are the exact same way. My geese will just randomly scream their throats out. They'll make tons of noise. If anything happens, they'll just scream. Especially this guy. This guy loves to scream. He's a very crazy guy. Please no spamming in chat, Nezrin. I'm going to give you just 10 seconds just to delete those messages because of how many you put down. Hello, Mr. Silky. There's so many things in chat here. Yes, hello, everyone. I hope everyone's been having a fantastic day so far. And if you've been watching the stream and been enjoying it, please do like the stream by double tapping it and subscribe because I do these streams 4 days a week right now. I was doing it 5 days a week right now. I've had to go down to 4 days a week right now just for better work-life balance. But I'm doing it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So that means I'm streaming for the next 3 days straight. And for my streams, I basically just do this where I stream. I'll come down here, feed them corn, treats, apples, stuff like that, other things if I have it, and then just sort of sit and chat and talk about it a little bit. Cookie, yes, I've heard of the Shirley Temple, the drink. I remember the funny thing about the Shirley Temple is every time you go to a restaurant, that's the drink they'd give to kids because it was non-alcoholic. So they'd say, hey, kids, you want something fancy? You want something that looks like a cocktail but isn't? Have a Shirley Temple. And apparently it was named after an actress. And the actress said they did not like the drink, which is the funny thing. Joy, gain muscle or gain eggers? Eagers? What? I don't know what that is. You'll have to rephrase that. I have absolutely no clue what that is. Also, I don't have to have a would you rather for either of those. I am doing first one, I am exercising. I hit the gym. Second one, no clue what that is. But if that's eggers, as in buying chickens that lay eggs, I'm already doing that. I don't know. I do not know what that means. Cookie, you've tried them. They're good. Yeah, they're very good because they're a sugary soda sort of fruit drink. They're very good, but they are definitely not the best for you. Joy, I don't know what you mean by gain eagers. Hello, person with a name I cannot pronounce. Greetings. Nezrin, I do not celebrate chickens' birthdays because I have way too many of them. If a chicken hatches out some eggs, I'll definitely, maybe when Peanut goes broody this spring, I want to let her hatch out some of her own eggs. Maybe I'll make a little tiny birthday cake for Peanut and her baby seat or something like that. Maybe I'll do something like that. But other than that, I'm not sure I'll do that. Hello, Welles, greetings, Cookie. Yeah. I know what a Shirley Temple is. You don't have to keep saying that in chat. But yes, hello everyone. It's eggers. I have no clue what that is. But yeah, no, it's nice to have people here in chat. Sometimes the streams can be really dead. Sometimes they can only have 20 or 30 viewers. Sometimes they can have 100 viewers. And what's really funny is the viewer count does not correlate to how active people are. I can have 100 viewers and have the chat be completely dead. I can have 30 viewers and have it being very active. It's just random. I think it depends entirely upon where in the world my streams are being recommended to. They get more chatter if they're from the United States of America and stuff like that. And if they're to the other parts of the world, they'll get less chatter. But it doesn't really matter. Having viewers is good to get more regulars in chat. Do I have an incubator and do I hatch my own chicks? I hatched my own geese once in the incubator. You're so loud. Quiet. Quiet down, boy. Shush. He doesn't like you touching his face. It's kind of funny. I can pet his neck. He doesn't care. I can grab his neck. He's very calm. I touch his face and he gets upset. But yeah, I have had an incubator. I've never hatched out chicken eggs because the chickens have hatched out their own eggs. But you know what? You're putting your butt in the camera. I gotta rotate you around. I don't like that's not. There you go. That's indecent. Get your butt out of the camera. But I've hatched out a few geese eggs, but I've never had success hatching my own birds. Every time I hatch my own birds, it usually ends up very bad. Like I have a low hatch rate. It's kind of what's funny is an incubator, from my experience, like a home incubator, I've had about 50% success rate hatching eggs. A goose, a mother goose or a mother chicken sitting on their eggs will have like a 99% success rate hatching them. A mother bird, I don't know why it is, but like a mother bird can just give the love and care to these eggs that you cannot get from a machine. So like, yeah, if you ever want to hatch out your own eggs, a broody hen is much better than like an incubator because a broody hen will both hatch out your eggs for you and then raise them for you. They'll take care of them. They'll teach them how to eat, how to drink. They'll teach them where to sleep. They'll keep them safe from other birds, other predators, everything like that. It's awesome. Wayla, is there any way to make a mean rooster not mean? Yes, there is. Here, allow me to hold my goose here, and I'll grab a Leghorn for a demonstration. I need a mean Leghorn. Only the nice ones are behind me. I have 2 nice Leghorns, 2 mean Leghorns. I'll grab a... Here, let me put down my goose. He'll scream his throat out as usual. Where's my rooster? Rooster. Here's my big rooster. He's very friendly to me because I've hand raised him since he was a baby. So hand raising a rooster since they're a baby can make them more friendly. Sometimes it can also make them more aggressive towards you because they see you as like a childhood like rival or something like that. So usually it's good to hand raise them enough for them to be comfortable with you, but not enough for them to see you as a potential threat. But basically, if a rooster is pecking at you or trying to jump at you or flapping at you or anything like that, if a rooster shows any aggressive, if a rooster is being aggressive to the hens, there's not really much you can do except for maybe rehoming the rooster, maybe isolating him for a bit, maybe doing a few other things like that. Like sometimes isolating a rooster for a couple weeks first can actually make them less aggressive. But if a rooster is being aggressive to you, what you need to do is grab him, pick him up, flip him over, place him down on his back like this. And when a rooster is put on their back, like push them on the back like this, and you can see he's not happy. You can see he's very unhappy. He has his feet kicking. But if you hold a rooster like this, press him down, hold your hand on their chest, hold them down firmly. Do not be too harsh on them. You don't want to injure them. If you end up hurting them, you'll make them more scared. But if you just hold them down firmly and then hold them there for like 30 seconds. Again, you also don't want to hold them on their back too long. It can make them have trouble breathing if you do it too long. But otherwise, if you just do that a little bit, that's what roosters will naturally do to each other. When I had silkies, I bought a bunch of silkies. I had 4 silky roosters, and it was so funny. Like these tiny little fluff balls, they were so dumb. Then they'd look at each other, they'd puff up their necks, they'd smack each other in the face, and then one of the silkies would literally flip the other on its back and then stomp on it and stand on its chest like it's standing on a mountain. So if a rooster's being aggressive to you, just flip it and make sure to be gentle. You do not want to injure your bird. I have to make this very certain. You do not want to injure your bird. I should make a tutorial about how to flip roosters. That's actually probably a good thing for a lot of people to know, because I know a lot of people don't know how to flip roosters properly. I'll do a tutorial on that at some point. This guy, he's a very friendly rooster to me. He doesn't like being flipped, but he's also, because it's a thing roosters will do to show dominance. Whenever I flip him, he doesn't see it as me being aggressive. Like, see how he's still sitting here? He doesn't see it as me being aggressive towards him, me trying to hurt him or anything like that. He just sees it as, oh, he's showing me he's dominant. I guess I'll just have to not do whatever upset him. I don't know. What else is being said in chat? Izuki, you really like the shorts. Can I please post more? Yes, I will. I love posting shorts and stuff like that. They're a great source of like income. They're great for audience engagement. They're great for all these sort of things. The only problem is right now I'm just quite busy, but I'm definitely working on a bunch of shorts. I've recorded so far over 30 shorts that I have partly edited that I'll be able to get out at some point. Also, I'm doing work with a music licensing company. How music revenue works on YouTube is YouTube pays music companies when you use their music in a short. And they pay music companies much better than they pay creators, because music companies sign a license that says, you got to pay us a lot of money. So what it basically does with these music licensing companies is I use a company's music, and then they give me a cut of the money that they get from YouTube for me using their music. It sounds like a pyramid scheme. It's not actually. YouTube's come out and said, yeah, this is legal. We say that you can do this. We don't care. We don't care if the music goes to like Taylor Swift or some random company that's hired a bunch of artists on Fiverr. It's like, I don't know. It can pay me triple the amount I make on ad revenue from shorts. So like when I start getting paid better, I will for sure be making more stuff. Also, as I said in a interview, as I said in one of my community posts, I have gotten in touch with a company for a sponsorship as well. So I'm definitely gonna make. Oh, ow! I'm definitely gonna make a video about that. So I have a bunch of stuff in the works. Who else is here? Hello, Van Louise. Hello, Bo Van Louise, and greetings. Welcome back. Pizan, ad revenue for shorts is really, really low. It's much higher than it was before. It's higher than it is on like TikTok or Instagram. Especially in Canada, we cannot earn money from TikTok or Instagram. So like YouTube is really the only way to make money. So that's why I stopped uploading on other platforms. But yes, the shorts revenue is quite low. What else is happening here? But yeah. Adna, you asked what is broody? A hen goes broody when they decide they want to stop laying eggs and instead sit on them to hatch them. Because eggs don't hatch on their own. Eggs need to be incubated to be hatched. That's what being broody is. Louise said they had 6 eggs incubating before their hen went broody. She has another 3 eggs. To put them back in one by one. I don't know. Put incubating. If you can incubate eggs and hatch eggs underneath the chicken, that's always a good thing to do. If you broody hens are actually really good. If a broody hen hatches out 6 eggs and another 6 in her nest haven't hatched yet, she'll keep sitting on them for a few days after the rest have hatched to see if they'll hatch before she abandons the nest because she really wants to make sure all her babies hatch first. Hello, Natalie Dean. Greetings. Malachi Toneson, you really wanted to get guinea fowl. Guinea fowl are really good. Same thing as I always say with like turkeys and geese and everything like that. Only get female guinea fowl. Male guinea fowl are really territorial, really aggressive. It's kind of funny that male ducks aren't aggressive. Male ducks aren't territorially aggressive. They're just really sexually aggressive. So I don't recommend them. The only male bird that I actually do recommend is if you want to get a male bird, get a rooster. These things are quite territorial, but they're really chill around. They're chill around geese. They're chill around ducks. They're chill around other birds. They'll protect your chickens. Chickens like roosters. Roosters are good for establishing a pecking order. They make sure everything's a lot, better organized and everything like that. So yeah, definitely don't get males for a lot of species unless you want to breed them. If you're breeding them, get a male. Otherwise, don't get a male, except for a rooster. These things are cool. I like them. If you live in a city, for sure, don't get them. Zuki, do not put fertilized eggs in the fridge. Fertilized eggs, you want them to remain as fertile as possible. If you put them in the fridge, that does decrease their fertility and increases the chance of them dying. Gales, why am I wearing the lumberjack jacket? I bought this thing from a thrift store for $10. I wear it because it's nice and Canadian, and I'm Canadian. I really like it. Oh, Malachi, you said you want me to get guinea fowl. No, I'd love guinea fowl. The only problem is I can't buy them as hens, so I will not be able to do that. MP, will I get swans? Those are not legal to keep where I live. You're not allowed to, like where I live in Canada, you're not allowed to keep wild birds, and swans are wild birds. So like maybe in the future, but not yet. Hello, Mulhall, greetings. And Adney, want to see Peanut? You know what? I'll show Peanut off, and then I think that will probably be... then I'll be wrapping up stream after that. So here, let's grab the rooster. Say, Rooster, jump off. Peanut. Oh my goodness, look, little Peanut. You can sit right there. But here, let me just put this here and say, okay, I've been streaming for 66 minutes. I think that's all I'm going to be streaming today. Thank you all. And here, let me get the rooster in the background. Dang, rooster's not lining up. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been a pleasure to be streaming for you today. I stream 4 days a week right now. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, same time as today. So if you've been watching so far and have not subscribed yet, please do subscribe. It's been good to have you all here. All the best. Goodbye, Nezrin. Bye, Wale. Yeah, bye, Wale, PB&J, Rodrigo, Natalia, Bo Van. Who else is here? You're still eating dinner. I'm sorry about the Bo Van. The live stream views, they start to really die after about an hour. So if I stream after this, my stream will actually die and then it kills the algorithm. So I do need to, sadly, an hour is actually as long as I can go. So yeah, thank you all for being here. I loved answering all your questions. I'll be seeing you again tomorrow if you feel like joining.